Okay, this is meal prepping kind of part 2. This is another great idea. So if you're, let's say you're home all day, maybe it's your day off, in the morning you throw a roast in the crock pot or 2 roasts, throw in some carrots or whatever else you want in there. And then like I love fresh squash, but squash is another one that you can buy. It's already pre-sliced and peeled in a steamer bag or in a bag, and you can just throw it in the oven like that, unless you want to do your own. So these are meals that if you're like running home quick, you can kind of just grab in big portions, put it on a plate, and then eat it from there. Also, so you got your beef, your animal protein, your vegetables, your squash. Like I have carrots. You can do any other vegetables. You could do zucchini, anything like that. These are just the ones that I like. So remember that. Like this isn't something you need to do. It's just literally ideas. I want you to have a vegetable. I want you to get in that really good fiber. I want you to get those really good animal proteins in if you can. If you don't, you could do other variety of like tofus and stuff like that. So what I like to do is I kind of just put a little bit of everything on a plate. These are just sauteed mushrooms and onions. If you want to kind of flavor up your meat one time or not, it's up to you. We also like to do barbecue sauce. So we do the G Hughes. It does have sucralose in it, so depending on how deep diving you want to get into your clean eating, we just like this because it's a lower calorie count. Okay, so this is something that we kind of decided to use in our house as something that makes our food taste better, but we're also just giving in a little bit and not going the super best. All right, and then a carbohydrate. So these are more like fibrous, like type foods and vegetables. We do like our sourdough bread. So like for this meal, maybe I'd break one of these, have toast with that. If I wanted, maybe an open face meat. And then another meal that you can do in the afternoons, or any of these you can portion out just so they're ready to go. Like let's say you do go to sports or something like that, you can just grab it and go. One thing that we like to do a lot, or what I have had to do multiple times, is I would create a meal and then take it with, and I would stop at a gas station, or sometimes I've asked concession stands at sporting events if I can use their microwave. And then a lot of times, a lot of these meals are really good even without being warmed up. But that's just me. We take a cooler everywhere. If I want to warm it up, I will make sure I have a place to warm it up, or I just eat it cold. Doesn't bother me. It's a way better option than eating out or eating concession stands. So my other meal that I was going to show you that is actually like a great meal, it's literally just spaghetti and meat sauce. It's super easy. You get your beef, so just some organic beef. You can get all of these at Aldi, so Aldi has great options. And then you can do organic spaghetti noodles. Kids love these. I'll even make a couple batches and put them in the fridge for the week. Or this is more of like what I love is the rice noodles. Okay, and then I just go with the organic marinara sauce because the ingredients are fantastic. And then we would usually do some sourdough up. We would toast it and put a little bit of garlic and maybe some ghee or some butter on there and have a full-on spaghetti meal. So those are a couple really easy, great options for supper, or even just meal prepping for your lunches as well, or suppers. Thanks.